So let's get to it. Let's get to it. So we lost the state championship to Maryville. I never forget that game. I'm just picking up where I left off at. This is part three. Welcome to the Fisher Trail Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. I've been telling my former football testimony, former football story, whatever you would like to call it. This is the third installation. I'm going to add this to the playlist of Who is Trail Craft. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate each and every person who tuned in. This is a very, very, very important topic for me. It's something I just really felt like I need to get out there and get into the atmosphere, into the world, is to tell my football story. So right now we in my 12th grade year of telling this story. So the football season's over with. High school is coming to a near. We're gonna take you to February. February is a big month in the football world all across the United States. January and February is a big deal because this is when you have the National Signing Day. And so I remember this day. I remember signing day very, very vividly, as I had a lot of I had homeboys who were signing. I had a homeboy signing to Kentucky on the team, a homeboy signing to Arkansas on the team, a homeboy signing with Memphis State on the team. So my teammates, we got three of them who signed. One of my close homeboys, he was looking at going to junior college. He got shot 3 times. We stayed in the same hood. He's deceased now. He's no longer here. So, but he lived through that shooting. So, this was a very, very weird, awkward time for me, as you gotta think about it. My 10th grade year, we went undefeated. A lot of guys did not sign full scholarships that year after going undefeated. And that's big. That's big going undefeated. The second year, my 11th grade year, I think maybe 2-3 guys got signed. So my 10th grade year, amazing team. Hardly anybody get signed. I know one guy went to play for Army. One went to play for Memphis. One went to play for a D2, D3 school in Chicago. So now you get 11th grade. That team, I think maybe, let me see, all of them may have went to JUCO. I don't know if anybody on this state championship team went past junior college. And this is crazy because schools we was beating, they had more players than us getting scholarships. But we was, up there. So it's signing day coming. I don't get no offers on the table. Gonna tell a story I kind of never told before. I went to the office one day to talk to my coach. I'm trying to understand why I don't have any offers. Why is nothing coming to me? My coach told me, Dontrell, I could get you signed, but why would I get you signed to someone like Michigan and you ain't gonna play? I don't know. I really disliked that conversation me and him had that day. He said something about getting me into UT Chat. And he told me the same thing he told me about hanging with the one guy in 11th grade. He asked me to stop hanging around a certain group of guys who was on the football team and come back and talk to him. He was going to see if he can get me into a MTSU or TSU or UT Chat or something like that in that nature. So when I went back, somehow the group of guys he didn't want me around, they was with me. So he never ever said anything else about it. So at this point, I'm trying to see what I want to do with my life because I was in the ROTC as well. Like I dominated in every aspect of the training in ROTC. I had the top push-ups, the top pull-ups, the top running. I had all the top numbers in ROTC. So a recruiter used to come to the school. I'd never forget because he had like a box Chevy on like 22s, 24s. This is like 2000. Like Memphis is big for the box Chevys and the cars on rims. So I remember he used to come up and he started pushing up, then he started picking me up. And so out of the blue, I'm at home one day and I get a call or a letter or something. I can't remember exactly how it happened. And it was Ellsworth Community College in Iowa Falls, Iowa. Now you gotta keep in mind, I ain't never really just been a big traveler. Like I think me and my mama might have went to Nashville once. I went out of town on a couple of family reunions, maybe like to Springfield, Missouri. I had a cousin play in the NFL for, I want to say Carolina or somebody. We went to his house, but it was in Mississippi. So other than that, the farthest I probably ever been was like Grand Rapids. We had a family reunion in Grand Rapids. That's probably the farthest I ever been one time. So I ain't real diverse with just knowing what stuff fit at 17 years old. So here we go. I'm ready to sign up for the Navy. And go be a military man at that time. Like I just wanted to be successful. I wanted to be something. Like, cause all my homeboys was already, robbing or selling dope, finessing. So everybody wanted me to be something. They was looking at me like, man, Trey gonna be the one to make it out the hood, in that type of manner. And they really wanted me to make it playing football. A lot of guys from the hood, they didn't really like me hanging out with the football players, though. They couldn't stand it because we was locked in like that. But I want to keep it on football. I don't mean to get off track on football. This Saturday hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you, that hurt my feelings. Like it was a bittersweet day. Like it was a bittersweet. I was happy for the guys who signed. But it hurts you when you don't sign. You got to watch other people sign, and you know the blood, sweat, and tears you done put in to make this team. And the football coaches aren't advocating for you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of football coaches don't even have pool like that or really utilize their resources or have somebody who's employed at the school who can reach resources, like an athletic director who has relationships with different colleges. And I think there was a big problem because our coach was a good football coach. I'm not gonna lie, and I can't take that away from him. We had good football coaches who instilled lifetime lessons in my high school, but they were not big in the recruiting world or helping you really get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get this call from Ellsworth Community College, and I'm like, they let me know that only a certain amount of players can play. They let me know they found me. It was a website. I don't know if they still got it, but the junior colleges used to use to look up players, look up their stats, look up their size, look up their 40. And they hit me up. Before Ellsworth hit me up, I had went to Arkansas Pine Bluff and kind of did like somewhat of a tryout. Not gonna lie, I wasn't highly impressed with Pine Bluff. I went to Delta State, did somewhat of a tryout out there. I don't know why, but it was like went down under Delta State, did a tryout. I don't remember exactly what they said. I don't even remember exactly what Pine Bluff said. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. Like, my dream was to play Division I football. If not Division I football, Division I AA football. There's nothing wrong with going to a D2, D3 school. I'll get to that later on. But at that time, that was kind of my dream. Like this most guys dream who play high school ball. They want to play D1. They want to be on TV. They want to be around the hoop holler. They want to be on NCAA. Let's just tell the truth. But the league can find you almost anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Almost anywhere. I'm not gonna say anywhere. Almost anywhere. So I tell my Navy recruiter, good guy, I call him, let him know that I got this scholarship to go play junior college ball. I'm gonna go. So I tell my junior college coach immediately. I tell him about two of my partners. I want to bring them with me. Then I tell him about my cousin. Then I tell him about another one of my partner. Like, I'm trying to get everybody in junior college. I'm just this type of person. I always look out for everybody. So boom, two of the players send they tape, and coach tell them to come on. So I think they might have, one of them visited Ellsworth. I didn't visit. So here go me and my mama, her best friend, my little sister, and my mama best friend daughter, and some of them rode with us. So me and my mom, we ain't even good with North and South at the time. So we end up driving up there. It's like 11, 12 hour trip up I-55, kind of past Chicago, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we get to How Far Out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen How Far Out. I would have been to Greenville, Greenwood, Mississippi, like once back in the day. And when I used to just look at them high trees, they used to look like somewhere that people used to get hung at. So when I'm going through this little town of Alpha, all I could think about was Greenwood, Greenville, Mississippi. And it was like, damn, this is like somebody get hung. Like, I don't even want to be here. The dorms look like Children of the Corn. Like, it just looked, I don't know, it looked like a scary movie. It looked off. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Memphis. Like, we way. They say we kind of country in Memphis, or we kind of slow. We so fast in an hour. So, boom, get there. I had a Trump, because I had a Trump party. So I got me some snacks, got me this, got me that. So now my mom and them ain't really just having money like that. They drop me off. They pretty much get back on the road. You know what I'm saying? From my knowledge, they dropped me off. I got my dorm assignment, this and that, and this. And so now I start off my freshman year of college. Immediately we get to work on football. So I get out there. I remember the first day I'm out there, I'm sizing everybody up, trying to see what the competition is. Coach, like, he want me to play outside linebacker. But like I told y'all, in junior college, only a certain amount of players can make travel squads. So they have to utilize in-state talent best they can. So the guy who's at linebacker, he was in state. He just wasn't good. You know, he wasn't good at all to me. But they had two linebackers who was already there before me from out of state that was good. I ain't gonna tell no story. One he pretty much had it in the bag with Alabama, because he was from Montgomery. The other guy was from Florida. He was cold. I'm not gonna take none from them guys who was at linebacker, but the position they had me coming to play was outside linebacker, strong safety. That guy wasn't messing with me, but he was in state. So the way it works is the quarterback normally is going to be from out of state. You're going to have to use, most of the time, the quarterback, the running back from out of state, the strong safety and the free safety, or one or the other. This is just how they do things. You know what I'm saying? So the first year we had this coach named Coach Haynes. He was a heck of a recruiting coach. I mean, this man could recruit talent like no other. He told me he was redshirting me, and I got mad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, all that frustration I had been holding in over the years of not playing and playing but not starting. It had been built up because now, man, I've been practicing, I've been training, I've been studying, and I feel like it's my time to shine. Like I feel like I'm him. So he tell me, now I want you to study the playbook, get bigger and stronger. Because when I got to college, I probably was like 205. He wanted me to play linebacker. They wanted me to get like 230, 240. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, that's what he wanted me to do. So me and him got into it one day in the gym, like to the point we almost got to fighting. Like me and the coach, the head coach. I'm telling him, man, you got these sorry ass niggas in front of me, man. I'm ready to fucking play. Like, I was so frustrated, man. Like, just having guys I felt like I was way better than in front of me at safety. Like, this guy, I ain't got nothing negative to say about nobody, but I just felt like I was better. I'm not, this is just how I felt. I didn't care if it was in-state, out-of-state. So me and the coach got into it. But then just out of the blue, he took me on the road with him. He used to let me film the games and stuff, or just do something where I could travel with the team. I didn't like not traveling with the team. They didn't sit well with me at all, because like we had so many players from different cities and states that is unbelievable when it goes to junior college. So when we had like a half and half year that year, because like I said, it's so many guys. There's only so many guys you can start, and the way it didn't level out. So, but what I did was I took the opportunity to learn the playbook, exercise a whole lot. I did a lot of staying in the gym, even at nighttime, doing push-ups. We used to have push-ups challenges, running challenges. We used to do all kind of stuff. So the first year goes by, and my coach who recruited me and brought my partners with me, and both my partners ended up starting too. I'm not going to lie to you. They were defensive. One of them was a defensive player. The other one was a center, but the O-line was horrible. So they had to put the two guys I brought on offense. And so they had a guy from Florida on the O-line, and them two, they used to call them the Big Three. And they had to play them. You know what I'm saying? They had to use the out-of-state numbers for their O-line. So just giving you a breakdown of how it went. So my coach who recruited me, the same one we got into it with, Coach Shy Haynes, I can see his name. I think he got fired for some type of inappropriate relationship with a student, but she was grown, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they didn't even want that because it's a small town, and he was married or whatever. So somehow it got out that they was together. So he ended up getting fired, and the quarterback coach, gets moved to head coach my second year. So here go my second year. My second year, I'm talking about I'm prepared to be the captain of the team. I'm on it. Like all summer studying, all summer working out. Like I'm ready. Like I've never been this prepared in my life. So the second year come, somehow they moved the free safety to strong safety. Now I'm playing strong safety. And they move another guy in his spot. So it's like the strong safety, the free safety lost his spot. And then they moved him to strong safety. And he was kind of the same position I was in. He redshirted the first year, and so he both of these guys they was pretty good players, but I don't feel like neither one of them was messing with me. Period. And majority of the people on the team didn't feel that way. But I've always been overlooked when it comes to football, and it's like coaches play these mind games with me. So that hurt me.